guarded?
Yeah, no, I thought for a long time, we defended pretty well. We gave them a couple easy looks in the first half. They just didn't hit. Sellers is a really good shooter. He had one in front of our bench. A couple others. But I thought we were really active. I thought we did a really good job on the big fella, knowing where he was, not giving him a lot of easy looks, but he still gets 20 and 13. And like I said, I thought we did a decent job on him. So, no, it was a good game for us, and we're fortunate. They didn't shoot it real well, but we didn't shoot it real well. I thought we had a lot of good looks that we should have hit.
So, Coach, was it weird playing them as a non-conference foe as opposed to when it was conference play, Pac-12?
Well, things are so different this year that it's going to be odd all year. We've got a lot of respect for Stanford, and Kyle will do a great job. So, when they approached us with this game, we were looking for a good opponent. We were looking for a Power 5 opponent, where the travel was easy. So it was a good game for us.
Not a ton of assists, but it seems like you moved the ball pretty well, and the scoring was really spread around. Did you like the balance that way?
I like the balance, yeah. Like I said, I wish we'd have hit a few more of the open threes that we had. I thought Jackson had some really good looks. So, yeah, I thought the ball movement a lot of the time was pretty good. I like the fact we only had 9 turnovers. There were a lot of good things, but also gives us a lot of things to work on.
You mentioned Jackson, but he had some success getting to the rim late. Nice to see some shots fall. Can he get some confidence from that?
Well, he's been shooting good practice, so I tell all the guys, all the shooters, confidence one game away. See it go in a few times, and they'll be fine.
Brandon Angel, former Stanford player, now playing for you guys. Just curious what he's brought to your team so far this year.
Brandon's given us a lot of leadership. He really knows how to play. He was well coached at Stanford. Always had great respect for him as a player when we get ready to play Stanford. And I just liked the way he played. And so, it's good to have him on our team. Fortunate for us, T.J. Bamba played against us, and so did Brandon, and they just liked the way we played, and I liked the way they played. So it was a good situation for both of us.
One more back at home before you get into conference play. What sorts of things are you going to be looking to hone in on before you hit Big Ten play?
Well, I don't know if there's any one particular area. I think we got to get better in every facet of the game. Our consistency, rebounding the ball, our consistency, defensive stops, better organization on the offensive end, ball movement at times. So I don't know if there's one area that we're particularly weak at, and I don't think there's an area that we're really strong in. Our transition offense has got to get better. Our execution half-court offensively has got to get better. So, it's December 21st. If we're not better in January, we'll be in trouble. We got 5 quad 1 games to open up Big Ten play. Illinois and Maryland at home, Ohio State, Penn State on the road, and Purdue at home. All 5 of those games are quad 1 games. So if we don't get better, I don't know if we'll like the results.
Coach, how much did your press take them out of what they want to run, what they're comfortable with?
I think it took them out of the rhythm. Watching their previous games, they're really a rhythm offensive team where they just come down and start moving the ball. We were hoping that our press, would just take that rhythm away. I thought for the most part it did a decent job of that. We gave up 2 buckets when our guys cheated a little bit, got out of the middle, that we can't give up. But I thought for the most part it did take them out of their rhythm, and just watching their previous games, I thought they were just a really rhythm team. Pop, pop, the ball just move, and Renault get a set pick, pop. Everything was too easy for him, and we wanted to try to take him out of that rhythm a little bit.
I'm just curious what differences you've seen stylistically from what you saw from Stanford last year with Jared and Kyle Smith this year. Just what are some differences you've seen stylistically facing them?
They're playing a little matchup zone, that Jared never did. He was mostly man. Not a lot of difference. They got some of the same personnel, and going through the big guy, which they did last year. So, he made a tremendous jump a year ago. From the year before to last year, he was really good, and now he's refined it even more, which, is great for college basketball. When guys see that, and the NBA guys see that, that stand with something and just make that great improvement like he did. But I don't think they're playing a lot differently. They took a lot of threes a year ago. This bunch is, taking 25, 26 threes. They took 30 today, but, they've been taking an average 25, 26 threes a game. So I thought their team last year did about the same thing. I don't remember the numbers exactly, but I don't see a big difference other than the matchup that Kyle likes.
Coach, going into Big Ten play, what are a couple teams that you have circling your schedule?
I don't think we can. There's